ISO Indies, where y'all from?
ISO Indies. Yeah. Live free, speak your peace. Stay humble in these streets, yeah. In these streets. Let's go. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch.
Welcome to this week's video. In this week's video, we're going to be going back to New York, and this time it's a video just showing us exploring Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn itself, Manhattan Bridge, and then across into Manhattan. I've used the Bessa R2, I've got some Cine Still 799T, and I've also got a roll of Delta 400, and I'm obviously putting it through the Bessa R2. I'm also using the Lumix a little bit in this video as well. It was our longest day by a long shot, and yeah, really enjoyed this day actually, but it was absolutely knackering. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. The first roll I'm going to be putting in the Bessa is the Cine Still. It was actually left over from the previous day, so I'm just carrying on and finishing this roll before changing over to black and white. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in a second.
Got the sandals on, Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. I look around as I'm viewing the city, skyscrapers and bridges, bright lights, fast life, Manhattan living. Cross over downtown, welcome to the concrete, the Nets to Barclays, the Mets to Yankees, Ubers and yellow taxis. And while I'm fitted with some butters, we her savvy when tight jeans was baggy. From JFK to LaGuardia, city that never sleeps, insomnia, home of Junior Mafia, word. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps and the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. Brooklyn, BK all day, BK all day. We go hard, we go hard. Yeah, Brooklyn, BK all day, BK all day. We go hard, we go hard. Let peace stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me. Let peace stress free, let it be. God
So that's it for the Cine Still 799T. Right, I just don't like this film stock, I'm going to be honest, and it was the same with the Amber 800 as well, but I don't know what it is, I just seem to struggle with this film stock. I've not tried it in medium format, maybe I should do and see what results I get from that, but certainly in 35mm I just don't like the results I get from it. Maybe I should try getting it scanned at a lab and seeing what that comes back with. Maybe it's my scanning, maybe it's my developing technique or whatever, but I just don't like the colours really. But anyway, so out of the 19 shots that I took on that day, because like I say, some of the this was a leftover roll from the day before, I've got nothing really that's portfolio worthy, and there's 19 there that are okay. You haven't seen all 19 because some of them are shots from my other half on the bridge and stuff, but I just I just feel that I don't really have any portfolio shots from that day, and I think it comes down to the fact that Brooklyn Bridge, which is where the majority of, well, pretty much all of them shots were taken, apart from the last couple of Manhattan Bridge. Those locations have been shot thousands, hundreds of thousands of times before, and you walk across the bridge, or you go to the Dumbo where that street is leading up to the iconic sort of Manhattan Bridge there, and that shot there, it's just been shot thousands of times before, and all you see there really is what I like to refer to as Instagrammers, and they're literally dolled up to the eyeballs, and they're getting, their poor husbands or wherever they are, they literally got all the camera gear with them and shooting them and stuff, and it's just, I just sort of feel, it was great to go and see it and all the rest of it, but I would like to have gone there a lot more in different conditions, so maybe snow, maybe rain, maybe some fog, that sort of different conditions, to try and get something a little bit different. But really, all I would class them shots as okay. And aside from what I think about, how they've turned out in terms of developing, scanning, and the colour rendition and all that sort of stuff, actually, it's for me, they were just holiday snaps. That's all that I've classed them as. So there's nothing there really that I would put in my portfolio. But anyway, it's now time for some Delta 100, and hope you enjoy this part of the video. I know. I know, peeking. What? Peeking duck. Okay then folks, so I hope you enjoyed that element of the video. Definitely again, I just prefer the black and white images to the colour, sort of a theme throughout really. But anyway, so just for the Delta 400, sorry, it is my favourite film stock, or the Delta range is my favourite film stock, black and white wise. I love shooting that, just love the way it renders, and yeah, I just really like that film stock. But anyway, so quick overview of the images. Now, I don't know if it's sort of just frame of mind at the moment. Like I said, I definitely prefer these images. There is some good ones in there that I do really like. But anyway, so out of the 38 images I took, I would say that I've got 6 that are just rubbish. They're a load of crap, basically. Misfired on a couple of them. The exposures aren't very good, and anyway, so I've got 6 that are just crap, and then so that leaves 32 which I think are okay, which to be honest I think that's a decent hit rate. I do think that's a decent hit rate. I've got a couple of frustrations, and you probably noticed them. One of them was this shot here of from Manhattan Bridge shooting towards the city, and obviously Brooklyn Bridge, and the iconic shot there is to shoot through one of the holes in the fence line and get the fence line in the edge of your frame, and then what you're doing is framing up one of the bridge piers for Brooklyn Bridge, and then the city in the background. And of course what I didn't do is take into account the difference, or that little bit of a gap between the rangefinder and the lens. I should have been stood across a little bit when I took the image. So of course what I've done is on that picture I've actually caught the edge of the fence line is cut in the bridge, which is hugely frustrating and just annoying. I did take an iPhone photo there, which you saw, and that actually I prefer that iPhone photo to any of the shots I took from that location with the Delta, which is a bit frustrating. But anyway, and again, they're just shots that are iconic. They're just shots that have been done like a million times before. So yeah, but anyway, I still wanted to get them myself and have them in my own collection. So I'm really, really happy that I got them. So yeah, so I'd say that, like I say, shot wise, they're okay, and that's as much as I would say with that. So anyway, right, so let's move on. Next bit now is just finishing off our sort of walk back towards our hotel, and I get out the Lumix and start shooting with Lumix. So I'll see you guys at the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I just really enjoyed making it, and New York is such a fantastic city. I really can't wait to go back there one day. It's such an amazing place to go, and you know, I feel extremely lucky that I managed to go there. So yeah, really enjoyed that. But anyway, on to the Lumix images. So I took 331 images on that day with the Lumix. Now the reason why I took so many was because I did a rapid fire sort of burst shooting when I was in one of the train stations where the train was going by, and obviously what I was trying to get was the American flag, which I managed to get on this image here, sort of just centered in between the two posts there as the train was going by with some movement. And the other thing was to capture the train going by, and obviously the gaps between the carriages, having people through, you know, so you can see people on the other state platform on the other side. So I managed to get that as well. Although I'm not massively overly enamored with the shots, I'm happy that I managed to get them too. So that's why I took so many images on that day, was because most of them were just a burst session of trying to get those gaps in the trains there as that was going by. So yeah, I liked those images. They were okay. One image I did really like was this one here, which is of the woman with the dog walking from the light into the shadow. You know, I really like that shot. Obviously, you know, a big dog in a city like that as well. You know, just sort of wandering around the streets. I just like that sort of thing. So I liked that image. And then I really liked the image of the woman with red with a box on her head, which is this one here. What you will have noticed, and I'm so annoyed about, is that I misfocus. I misfocus on that one. I misfocus of the guy with the suit on with the brightly coloured glasses. That's annoying. I really wish I'd got him, but what I was doing was hip firing, so I wasn't able to see where the focus actually was, which is just frustrating. I was obviously using autofocus as well, so I'm just annoyed by that. It's not the camera's fault, it's my fault. Like I say, hip firing and that. Most of the time when I was hip firing, it locked on focus no problem at all, but probably what I should have done is manually focused it and had like zone focusing to to make sure that I got that in shot like I was doing with my Bessa. I think I'd have had a better hit rate with that. I also liked the guy that had like the poncho thing on, which is this image here, and I just like what he was wearing in his hat and his stick and all the rest of it. But again, he's out of focus, and I'm just really annoyed with myself that's what it was, but it's what it is. Again, I hip fired. I should have probably looked through the viewfinder and taken the shot, but I didn't. I hip fired, so that's a bit annoying. The other thing, the other ones that I like is the one we went up the Empire State Building that day, and from the top of that I was trying to just do something different to all the Instagrammers that are out there, taking shots of themselves, on top of the Empire State and all that business. I was just trying to do something slightly different, and I know these sorts of shots have been done 100 million times before, but I just like the one with the binoculars, I suppose, whatever you want to call them things. So I got that sort of out of focus just in the edge of the frame, and then the Chrysler building sort of in the background there, and the rest of the city around it. So I like that shot as well, but again, I don't think there's really anything there that's portfolio worthy. I think possibly it might just be how I'm feeling at the moment, and I just need to give these images a bit more time to sort of bed in, and I'll probably come back to them maybe in a month or 2 months time and start looking at them again, and there might be some stuff there that goes from okay into the portfolio side and end up on my website. But for now, there's not really anything from this whole day really that would end up on there. So anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed that video. I love making them, to be honest with you, but I am struggling at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you here, I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling at the moment. It's like mega busy at work. My photography sort of business side of it is picking up as well, so I'm just not getting enough chance to sort of sit down and do these videos, and also get out and shoot more as well. So I'm getting a little bit frustrated with that. I've actually bought 2 boxes of 4x5 film. I bought a box of Hector 100, and I've also bought a box of Delta 100, and I really desperately want to get out and start shooting my 4x5. It's just finding that time to actually go and do it. So I've got a few ideas in my head of places I want to go. I just need to get get out there and get shooting. So I'm hoping that in a few days time I'm going to go to one of the locations and take my 4x5 with me and shoot it in its native 4x5. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, if you want to leave a like, then great. If you want to subscribe, thanks a lot, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye for now.